Hey guys, it's Katelyn. Welcome back. Today we'll be doing a hip opener yoga practice. For today's session, it would be super helpful to have some blankets and blocks nearby in case you need to modify any of the poses. We're gonna get started in a seated position with our feet together. So depending on how your hips feel today, you can either have your feet closer to your sits bones or you can have them farther away. Again, listening to your body, what feels good. And then from here, we're just gonna find a nice lengthened spine. And we're just gonna breathe here for 4 breaths. If this is too much, you can always grab your blocks or your blankets and put them underneath your knees just to give you a little bit of extra support. And we're gonna breathe here 4 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And last breath, inhale. And exhale. From here, we're gonna come into a forward fold. Again, if you'd like to add a little bit of height for your forward fold, feel free to put any of your props in front of you just to rest your head on. Inhaling the arms up. And exhale, coming forward. Releasing the head either on some props, on your hands. And breathing here again, 4 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And last breath, inhale. And exhale. Slowly rolling up 1 vertebra at a time, head being the last thing to come up, shoulders down your back. And from here, coming to all fours, tabletop position. And then once you're here, tucking your toes, rising your hips up for down dog. Once you're in down dog, you can pedal your feet. Breathing here, 2 breaths, inhale. And exhale, shoulders down your back, neck released. Inhale. And exhale. Dropping your heels down. And then from here, stepping your right foot between your hands and placing your left knee down on your mat. If this is too much for your knee, feel free to put a blanket underneath your knee. And coming into your low lunge, rising your arms up, feeling that nice lengthening through that left hip. And breathing here 4 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And last breath, inhale. And exhale. Releasing your hands down to the mat. And then placing your leg on the mat too at a 90-degree angle for our pigeon pose. If you would like, again, you can use that blanket and roll it up and place it underneath your hips just to give you a little bit of extra support. From here, you can stay tall, or if you'd like, dropping your chest down to the mat. And we're gonna breathe here in our pigeon pose for 4 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And last breath, inhale. And exhale. Slowly pushing your upper body back up. And then from here, stepping that right foot back to meet your left and then pushing back to your down dog again. We're going to do all of that on the other side. So starting first by taking 2 breaths in your down dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Taking one more breath, allowing those heels to fall to your mat. And then when you're ready, now stepping the left foot forward between your hands, placing that right knee down on your mat, or if you'd like, putting a blanket underneath your knee, extending your arms up long, feeling that nice lengthening through that right hip. And breathing here, 4 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Dropping the hands down to the mat. Placing your left leg down into your pigeon pose. Again, if you'd like, you can roll up a blanket and place it underneath your hips for a little bit of extra support. Staying here with a nice long spine, or if you'd like, coming over, dropping your chest to the mat and breathing here 4 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Slowly coming up. Placing both hands back on the mat, pushing your body up, stepping that left foot back so you're in a plank, and then pushing back to your down dog. Taking one more moment here. And then when you're ready, placing your knees down on the mat and pushing back to a child's pose. And in our child's pose, we're going to breathe here for 4 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And last breath. Inhale. And exhale. From here, slowly rolling your body up, 1 vertebra at a time, head being the last thing to come up, shoulders down your back. And then bringing your legs out in front of you in a seated position. And crossing your right leg over your left, inhaling the arms up. And then dropping the left elbow to the right knee, twisting over your right shoulder. Breathing here, 3 breaths. Keeping that left foot flexed. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center, releasing the cross of your legs, and now crossing left over right. Inhaling the arms up. And exhale, connecting your right elbow to the left knee, looking over that left shoulder, keeping your right foot flexed. 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. and exhale. And last breath, inhale and exhale. Coming back to center, uncrossing the legs, and then from here, making your way to lying on your back. And then from here, crossing your right leg over your left, either keeping that left foot planted on the mat or bringing that left leg closer to your chest. Breathing here, 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And last breath, inhale and exhale. Slowly releasing that, changing sides, crossing now left leg over right. Same thing, either keeping that right foot planted on the mat, or if you'd like, bringing that right leg closer to your chest. 3 breaths here, feeling that nice lengthening through that left glute and hip. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Releasing that, uncrossing the legs. And then from here, coming into happy baby. So you can either grab behind your legs, or if you'd like, grab your toes, whatever feels good and wherever you're at in your practice. And then thinking about sending your knees into the armpits, holding here, or if you'd like, rocking right and left. And we're gonna take 4 breaths in this position, thinking about sending the breath all the way down to the pelvic floor. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And last breath. Inhale and exhale. Releasing our legs down. And then keeping our feet connected as we allow our knees to fall apart, coming into like our butterfly position that we were sitting in earlier. Again, if you'd like to put blocks underneath your knees just to give you a little bit of extra support, feel free to do so. Or if this is overall too uncomfortable for you, you can always just extend your legs out for a regular corpse pose. So listening to your body, doing what feels good. And then once you are in your comfortable position, either in your butterfly position or legs extended, releasing the upper body, allowing yourself to feel light, relaxed, allowing your arms to relax on the mat. And we're gonna take 6 breaths together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And last breath. Inhale and exhale. Taking one more moment in this relaxed position. ready, coming over into your fetal position on your side. And then pushing up to seated. Bringing your palms together over your heart. Taking this moment to thank yourselves for showing up to today's practice. Thanking your mind and body for supporting you. And thanking the universe for all the opportunities it has presented us with thus far. And we will now take a collective breath together to end our session. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the practice, I'd really appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to be on the lookout for more content, and I hope you have a beautiful day.